Oh, so all those times that I was talking about ingesting or drinking or eating the various materials that I was using, that was a joke. Don't actually do it. To demonstrate my sincerity, I'm going to wear this mask while I paint. It's super easy to put on. You just do this thing. This one thing. This is why I use it so often, because it's so easy to put on. So another thing, with this matte spray, you can see it's incredibly matte now. Like, it might even be too matte in some areas. But the cool thing is, you spray with the matte stuff, and then you know, as much as you need, and then you know it's nice and sealed. And then you could go in with the glossy coat if you want, and just kind of give it a very light dusting from far away, and then you could add the glossiness as you see fit, rather than feeling like you need to get it all on there to protect the paint job. So in this case, I'm looking at these different surfaces and seeing how they look, looking at them compared to reference and stuff. Like, this one actually looks a little dusty after that matte coat, so I might give it just a little bit of gloss. Pro tip is to put the top part head thing on before you put the neck thing on. I'm just using this Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel. See, just a little bit brings it back to life, to where I'm happy with it. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a brushable glaze. I've got this Sculpey glaze that works fine. As long as it's air drying, you're all good. Depending on how glossy you want it, there's several different routes you can go for the paintable variety. Like, something that works really well for eyeballs is just a 2-part epoxy resin that you find at any hardware store. You mix that up and apply it, and then it gets a little tricky because it usually sets up pretty fast, but gives you really good long-lasting results. Like, this clear coat has been on there for at least 10 or 12 years, I think. In this case, I'm not wanting to go super shiny, and certainly not all over the place. So I'm just going to apply it as needed with this brush. So certainly all inside the mouth. A little bit on the teeth. You don't want to go overboard on teeth. They're not actually, generally teeth are not super shiny. And see, like I said, once you start putting that gloss in there, the color starts to pop out a little more. And the gloss is really what sells the look of blood more than color. And that wraps up this molding, casting, and painting tutorial. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, you just enjoyed watching me be a buffoon. Just to let you know, these guys are for sale. I'm not selling them through my website. They're going to be available through the Ovid's Withering merch site. I will put a link in the doobly-doo. The marble one is the one that we're selling. It's actually a package deal. And I gotta tell you, I'm not like a pitch guy here, alright? But to be honest, if I was selling this on my website, it'd be about $70. But I just love Ovid's Withering. I really enjoy their music. I really like collaborating with them on this project. So basically, we came up with this idea of doing this combo pack thing. So you get the sculpture, you get a t-shirt with my ZBrush version of the sculpture on it. You get the CD, then you get the crazy retro video game music version of that CD, the music that's been playing throughout most of this tutorial. And what else? Oh, like a poster that's got some pixel art that I did for that version of the CD. Yeah, so go there. It's like $50 for all that stuff. So super good deal. I would totally buy it if I didn't already own 12 of these. So I'm looking at my notes here because I'm trying to step up my professional game here. All right, I'm getting super pro. And something I always forget to mention at the end of videos is, if you like this video, like it, subscribe if you're into that sort of thing, and share this amongst your social networks. Make all your friends come to me. To be honest, I think it'll either way. But yeah, like if you like this stuff, if you're interested in it, I'm going to be doing a giant tutorial about this guy. I'm sculpting the Shadow Colossus thing. It's been almost 2 years I've been working on it now. It's going to be an epic tutorial. About halfway through, I'm really hoping to step it up and speed this guy up and get to the end soon. So yeah, if you're interested in that, subscribe so that you'll be reminded when that comes out. I think that's it. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it and learned something. And remember, winners don't drink paint thinner. I mean, they don't drink much paint thinner. Maybe a cup a night. You know what I mean? Like after dinner, before bed, maybe a cup of